Hello everyone and welcome back to VoidSpace Alpha and New Salopia. Look at that beautiful little farmland we've created there. I really do like the way that it links up under the railway crossing, which is pretty cool, just maximising space there. Here's our woodland district, here's our little industrial centre that we built last time. How much money is that making for us now? We've actually got a decent bit of money. We're on plus 576,313-ish a month, which is pretty cool. But as you know from last episode, and by the way, thank you to the 37,000 people that have subscribed to the channel so far. That is truly, truly amazing. Way more than I deserve. But we have got some traffic issues. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just had the battle.net pop up. Load up. Okay, it's popping up again. Sorry. All right, there we go. It's gone. It's gone. Anyways, traffic issues coming into the town. Now, the majority of this could be people moving in as the town is growing. That's completely logical. But it could also just be that we're getting to a stage now, 10,000 people, where the town requires another input. So we bought these 3 tiles down here last episode, and what I think we're going to do is we're going to throw in another sort of entranceway down here, and we will start feeding the city. These will be like our higgledy-piggledy areas, and as we feed in over to these 2 plateaus over here, I think we'll go for a more gridded sort of approach to the city. So let's crack on with that. What I think I might need already, because if we look at intersections, which I did get the unlock for, what kind of intersection would we like? I think maybe something like this. Could that just go straight into there, or am I going to have to buy another tile? I think I am going to have to buy another tile. Yes, I am. Okay, so let's just do that straight away. Just grab these 2. That's going to have a big impact on our earnings with the tile maintenance. Let's pause. Oh, that's not the pause button. Let's pause things here. Pressing P for pause is not a good idea. Right, okay, so we just need to take it out. And what is this? This is some sort of a teardrop interchange. Okay, cool. So let's take out everything there. Is that big enough? No, not quite. So let's then take out that as well. That's plenty of space. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of wiggle room to be able to maneuver this into a position. In fact, we might get away with a bit there. Not the best matchup. So have we got large roads? What kind of roads are these? Are these just normal 2-lane roads? Is that the problem we've got? A pedestrian street. I thought there would be a highway. Is there not a highway? Medium roads? Is it 4-lane? It's definitely not 4-lane. Okay. So that is interesting. Because I actually don't know. I mean, it looks like one of those, right? But it's not. It's definitely not. Oh, highways. Here we go. 2-lane highway. Yeah, I was being dumb. Right, and that's not going to be the most beautiful look in the world. Oh, we should probably go with the one-way. Let's just correct that. There we go. Right, we're just going to ignore the lumpy bumpy over there, and we will reconnect up these parts here. So let's go with like that, like so. Oh, hang on. Back that. Kind of is okay. Let's get rid of that bit. It wants to go this way. Like that. Okay, so now we have a new entranceway into the town. We can unpause because we might as well just continue making money even though we've got crippling traffic problems. Still a little bit annoyed that this lake hasn't completely populated yet, but low density housing I guess takes a bit of time. The high density stuff, the medium density stuff is cracking on. Right, so what kind of road is this? This is an asymmetrical 3-lane road. What I think I would like is to upgrade that to a 4-lane road. And yeah, let's do that on both sides, because that's 2 lanes in, 2 lanes out. And let's just run that 4-lane road. Down here. What I might do is just bring it down to here. And we know that this road is probably a good opportunity for us to finish building up this area. This road's going to hug the shore. like so. Oh, it's gone all snowy. And then I think this road would be a great intersection to throw into there. Let's chuck in a large roundabout at the base of there just to enable a bit of traffic flow. Now that might even start, depending on how bad the traffic backlog is, which is it's pretty bad, it might actually start to incentivize people to come round. These guys are geniuses. They're coming off and then moving straight back on. There are a couple of people using these roads, which means that they're seeing it as an alternative. It might be a good access to this this industrial zone over here, but I think as a general rule, as a bit of a divider, I think we will use this area, this side, so towards the city side, will be our grid side. So let's chuck in our first road here, and the grid doesn't have to be perfectly perpendicular to any of the other roads, but it would be really cool if it was. So there's the first couple of roads. I know that's not a perfect 90-degree angle, because if we compare a perfect 90-degree angle, it doesn't really go off at the same angle. So there's a traffic jam here now as well. That's fantastic. It looks like we are alleviating a little bit of the traffic though. This is still a problem area, as is this area. Do you know what? Maybe... yeah, I was going to say maybe we put in another interchange here, but I don't think that is going to help things, unfortunately. It's just going to get people into the residential area, which actually that might not be a bad idea, because I bet a lot of this traffic is... it's actually not industrial traffic. It is just traffic. It's just traffic. Right, okay, anyways, how much money are we making now? We're still on 560. That's great. So I want to buy the next couple of tiles here. There we go. And we want to start throwing down our grid. Now there is a grid tool on here that I've not figured out how to use yet. So if I come out, in fact, let's before we do the grid, let's find a good 90-degree separation point. So there we go. So we do have a bit of a higgledy-piggledy up there. I want to come down. How far? That far? And maybe I'm not very good at this grid thing, because that doesn't look anywhere near what I wanted it to look like. So let's try that again. Let's try 168 meters. Switch it back to the straight tool. Okay, so we're coming over that far and going down. That's 170 meters. Okay, that's something different. I think I've cocked that up a little bit. Anyways. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's just not zonable in the middle. And this is hopefully going to be our bit of a... I was going to say a skyline there. But, yeah, I guess that is the right word. This is going to create the skyline of our city. It says, let's try and... there we go. Get that right in the middle. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Right, okay. So we can kind of see the rough shape of the town. That has actually caused more of a traffic backlog than anything else. So, oh, and one thing I definitely don't want is people parking on here. That is not acceptable. Please don't park on that road. And I definitely do not want you parking up here either, because that is just going to create problems. Yeah, okay, I actually don't mind you parking on this road, but for the time being, I'm not really going to manage that. Yeah, geez, look at the traffic problems I have created here. I mean, it's moving around these areas. Let's have a look at road. Yeah, it's quite bad there. It's quite bad over here. So it might be just a case of... I was kind of hoping that this would alleviate things. It has not alleviated things at all. In fact, I think it's just made it worse. And it's just created a different cut-in for this area now. Yeah, that's... I honestly don't know how to solve that problem. Maybe it's just people moving in, I don't know. I mean, the traffic does seem less because there's no traffic going up here now, but there is a bit of a blockage here. And it's people coming off the highway up here, cutting through to get down here. I have no idea why you would go, say you lived here, why would you go up the highway, up, down, and around, rather than just through the town? Is traffic bad on these streets? Okay, that's why. Traffic is quite bad here as well. Oh god, that's an awful, awful bit of zoning there. Those offices, they've got to go. We're going to have to smooth that terrain out. Anyways, let's continue building up our little town. I say little town. It's going to be like the start of our city, really. Let's go like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay, so that is the start. And I think maybe we'll go like so. Is that 90 degrees? Okay, yeah, these are not the best grid squares. I mean, look at that. That's got like a little bump in it. So I've obviously misplaced that at some point. There's a little bit more forgiveness with the road placement in City Skylines 2 versus City Skylines 1. And I'm kind of okay with the imperfect nature of it. Let's just pull that one straight through. Yeah, okay, that'll kind of have to do for a start. Let's pull this road through here. Now, the interesting thing is going to be, how do I feed this road into these areas? And I think I'm going to do that by just curving little ramps into, maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I'm clearly not a city planner or a city designer. So what I might do is, we've got a bit of a very steep incline here, so rather than hug the shore anymore, we might just bring this up to here and bring it round. That's a bit too wide of an angle. Like that. So we can circle round this plateau. I think we'll have a bridge going in across here, which will feed more of the city. But that being said, yeah, it's becoming a problem now. It is becoming a problem. High rent in this building. We can't get hearses about. Did I put in some more death care? I don't know if I did. I think I was waiting for money for a crematorium, wasn't I? Yeah, so there's death care there. I mean, this hasn't been zoned up here, so that's a very busy road, though. It's all very busy. It is all very busy. Let's throw in the crematorium there. That might work. It doesn't have a road connection. No car access. Brilliant. Let's relocate it, because we just spent most of our money on that. So maybe, do I not have the cash to relocate it? Yeah, it's 45 grand to relocate, so I'm just going to wait a second whilst we build up the required amount of moolah to actually be able to replace that road. And you know what? Whilst we're doing that, let's have another look at the traffic. The traffic's gone. Where's the traffic gone? It's now all down here. Okay. This can be looked at later. Now I'm going to need a way to link these areas up. And I think we have, this is obviously like a big main road for moving traffic. I think I'm going to upgrade one of these roads to like a big main arterial road. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology there, but I quite like the idea that it flows straight through there, and we can chuck it into there, and we can throw in a nice big roundabout there to be able to allow people to move back and forth. Let's then make sure that this is grass lined, because what I do not want is anybody parking on this road. And we're going to try and make sure that we include parking as part of our planning on this this particular development over here. And by the way, if you've got some suggestions for district names or town names or street names or something like that, please do throw them into the comments down below. I'll be all too happy to use them, providing they are appropriate, and if they're inappropriate, providing they are funny. That would be great. Right, what I don't want is any traffic coming from this town down this main trunk road, travelling up and using the same roundabout. So what I might do is put in a big north-south street as well, which will just throw up the centre. God, look at that terrible, terrible angles that I have created there. Imperfection is visually interesting, at least. So that's certainly something. Right, we're going to want to make sure we've got our city services in here. And one thing that I'm thinking about city services immediately is our electricity. Are we importing or exporting? We are importing. So I would like to rectify that with another, if I can afford it, wind turbine. Can I not link that to that? That problematic? Oh, okay, because I haven't actually selected the wind turbine. There we go. Overlapping items. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I go there and there. Does that work? Oh, it's because... Oh, yeah. That makes sense. I was putting them above ground. Hang on. Let's bury them. There we go. Right, okay. Now are we exporting? No, we're still importing, so let's throw down another one. I know they don't produce that much electricity, but they will just get us up to scratch. Now, once again, out of cash, but that's hopefully going to help my bottom line. Right, traffic issues are still monumental. And, yeah, I'm hoping that they sort themselves out. It's probably because this is a 4-lane road going down into a 4-lane roundabout. No, that should be fine. That should be fine. Yeah, it just allows the traffic to spread itself out a bit more effectively. I know we've got a crime scene over there. But anyways, let's continue to develop this area. So it's going to need a few things, and a few things that I can't afford right now. Well, first of all, being a medical clinic, but we should probably look at grabbing a hospital if this is going to be like one of the major hubs. How much is a hospital going to be? It's going to be a lot of money. 1.88 million. And yeah, our hospital district will need to be sort of a custom-sized district. Okay, so maybe we just start filling this place in and start grabbing some extra rental income. Looks like we've got some medium density housing that is available. But first, let's throw in the parking. So we're going to want to make sure that there is parking on every block, because yeah, otherwise we are going to run into trouble, aren't we? We're not going to have the same issues that we've had in the rest of the city. So let's make sure every single block has a car park within easy access. It's going to cost us quite a bit of money. Let's make sure that one goes there. The automated parking building for 630,000. It's a progress node unlock, and we've got the underground parking as well. Just waiting for another 15 grand to pop up. In fact, while we're waiting for that, these areas that do have car parks, they can be filled. And I think the closer we go to the main road, we should definitely use it as like office developments and whatnot. Maybe a bit of commercial on the other side, like so. We do have some industry demand, which we will need to sort out probably by expanding this industrial estate, because this industrial estate is it's actually quite traffic efficient. Look at that. So one of the things that we've done well actually is make that quite traffic efficient, so we'll grow that. And then yeah, any comments, feedback or suggestions you've got about reducing the amount of traffic jams coming into the city. I mean, they are solving themselves. We've got no backup here now, which I'm guessing is probably because of the amount of people that were moving in. And yeah, we've just plopped down another load of houses, so I'm guessing there's another load of people moving in there. Perhaps, can I upgrade the highways? I mean, this is going to throw off my lane maths massively, isn't it? But yeah, no, I don't think I want to do that actually. Yeah, that's something I need to look into a bit more. And commercial, let's just continue dropping down some commercial. When do we get high density? When we get to Great Town. We're a few bits away from that yet. Let's get some commercial there. Commercial, commercial. That should reduce our desire there. Yeah, our demand. Desire. Desire is definitely the wrong word. Yeah, I also was going to add a roundabout connection or some sort of connection down here, wasn't I? Yes, that is right. So we wanted the 4-lane road to continue from here. And you know what? I'm kind of okay with it going like that and then just curving in a little bit. We'll throw in a decent sized roundabout with some trees, and we'll make sure that there's a grass verge on the side of each of these so people don't park on them. A bit annoying that I can't... Oh, because... Oh, yeah. Do you know what I didn't look at? I didn't look at contours. Okay. Let's try that again, because that was horrifically ugly. Yeah, maybe put the contour map mode on Ollie. Right, let's delete you, because what we're going to want to do is bring you... Can I get the right location on here? There we go. Cool. That's 90 degrees. So let's try and follow that slope a little bit. And then let's curve you into there. Is that less offensive? I think that might be less offensive. Oh, it's still quite offensive. Right, okay, hang on. There's a softening here, isn't there? Level terrain soften. Here we go. Is that making it better or worse? I legitimately can't tell. I want to level it, right? There we go. Can I level here? Right, now what if I soften? Okay, that looks a bit better. So I can go around and fix these things. I just mess with the terrain tools a little bit. I might do that off camera. Is that fog? No, it's snow. God, I got very confused then for a second. There we are. That looks a little bit less offensive. Let's level off again to here. No, to there. And then let's soften those edges. There we are. That looks a little bit better. So yeah, that's definitely working. And people are using that roundabout, which is great. Let's just throw in these grass verges so people don't get tempted to park there. I mean, they're not getting tempted to park there because there's ample parking inside the actual city itself, which is good. So that's a nice little bit of development that is growing. Let's continue to box out this particular grid like that. And then let's try and use the grid tool. Okay. So maybe we want to start here. No, that's not going to work. Okay, let's start on this road. Let's go all the way down to here. Does it not allow you to change the size of the grid? Because that's the thing that I find difficult to manage. Why can't I place it there? Because of overlapping items. Yeah, okay, well, can't do that then. So it's... If I throw that in there... Right, okay, yeah, I'm seeing some of the problems here with my own stupidity. Let's go all the way down to here. And, yeah, I can't actually... Right, what if I throw in to here? If I throw that... No, it's going to give me the wrong orientation. Right, I can throw that in. And then I maybe just join these ones up, sort of ad hoc. That means that this is going to be quite a busy road here because of the number of staggered interchanges. So what I might actually do is just join up that end one. There we are, that'll do. Right, commercial demand has shot back up again, as has offices. So let's just grab... oh, yeah, and it's actually replaced that road with a smaller road, which we do not want. So let's just replace that. Right, offices, we only want facing 2, 3, 4. Facing the road. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, it is 5. Okay, we can go 5, and they're actually building at 5. Cool. Okay, we'll do that. And then oh, we've been promoted again. We've got 175,000 and more progression and more tiles. So that's pretty good. Let's get some more commercial down. So commercial zones can fill these areas. And do you know what they're going to need around here, guys? You absolutely know it. They are going to need some parking. So let's make sure that there's decent access to parking here, so that people aren't clogging up our streets with parked cars. Like so. Right, what about a wide parking lot? Okay, there's lots of different shapes and sizes. There's a large one here, which probably doesn't maximize the space that we've built for. Tiny, modest. I mean, let's throw some tiny ones in around here, purely because it's going to be a problem. In fact, we could probably get a modest, or even a canopy covered, or even a small. Can we get a large? We can, I think. Let's go small. Get a couple of small ones, actually. Like so. That'll take some parking there. Right, we need some parking down. I mean, this hasn't been developed yet, so let's throw a couple of car parks into there and one into there. That's decent. We've already got a small one over there. There's no parking over here, and we're going to be at space is going to be at premium. So let's maybe throw in a few different shapes and sizes that we can actually fit in with the development, like so. There's no parking up here for people that are in the offices, so maybe we need like the biggest parking lot. Yeah, that would work there. What are these ones here? Electric vehicles? What's that? What's that blue symbol mean? So you're getting, is that the universal symbol for I'm getting annoyed looking for parking? Oh, an overground car park. That's quite cool. Excuse me. Right, okay. Anyways, I think we fixed the lion's share of the problems. There's still a bit of traffic backing up and coming into this side. Some of the traffic that's causing an issue is because it's coming in from down here using the slip road. What is going on in here? Yeah, okay, because there's a give way sign here, so it gives way to the traffic on the slip, which does make sense, to be fair. But it does cause major backups round there, which is going to be a problem. But look, you know what? I think, in terms of what we have achieved today, I think that's pretty decent, actually. In fact, one of the things that we could do that would make a huge impact on our numbers, because we are now importing 20.2 tons of coal, is we can have a look at natural resources and see where the next ore mine is. And annoyingly, it's over here, which is kind of just like, I think that is upwind of, where's the wind? Noise, ground, weather, wind. Yeah, it's going to just blow pollution onto our city, so that's not going to be a viable place to hunt for ore. But we may be able to just set up a little ore mining operation over here, especially if we like tunnel this here and create an interchange. So look, I think that's what we might be doing in the next episode. But if you've gotten this far, thank you so much for watching. It's an absolute honor to be playing this game with people actually helping me out and leaving comments and subscribing and doing all that stuff. So thank you so much for that. Specifically, thank you to the 37,000 people that have already subscribed. I'm really enjoying this, and hopefully we can build something beautiful. I will see you in the next episode.